Hello from the Dayton Hamvention. It's May 20, 2024. It's a beautiful day and a little bit warm compared to yesterday, which was raining. And we're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough of the flea market, but the specialty that we're going to be looking at is only boat anchors. And many people who do this film every table, and they just pass by the boat anchors, but we're going to zoom in on them. And this is a very interesting table, which we're going to start right here. And here's a Collins 72S1, which I don't think I've ever seen before.
Jeff, 62S1.
62S1, yeah. Jeff, you want to say something about this?
Yeah, that was very rare. It's a 6 and 2 meter transverter used on the 20 meter bands. If you have a Collins S line or any 20 meter radio, it would each position there is 200 kc. Those select crystals right there. And I'm trying to remember what the final is on that. I think it might be a 4X150 ceramic tube, if I remember right. Very rare.
Interesting.
What's he asking for that?
No price on it, but it was tested here. Looks like, I don't know, looks like 1960 or something.
Yeah. How much was it? How much is it?
$795.
$790.
I think we can talk them down to $790. I'm not sure.
Yeah. That's worth it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, the piece that's really interesting to me is, Mike, come over here. Let's take a video of this military piece. This is an R392 from 1960, and it's in mint condition, and it's playing too, and it sounds great.
Is Andy in the class?
No, he's not. But boy, do I like the way this thing looks. I was wondering if there was a matching transmit to this. Jeff, do you know anything about this? Was there a matching transmit?
I can't answer that. I don't know, Howard. Sorry.
Over there was earlier this morning.
The matching transmitter to this?
A 195.
That's what it was, the 195?
Big box.
A monster, huh?
Just put these in the back seats.
So there was a matching transmitter to this at one point?
And you can do RTTY with it.
Wow, it's absolutely beautiful. How much you're looking for that on? What's the price on that one?
I'd be happy to not go home with it for $500, and it's had everything done to it.
I know, it's just beautiful.
I can never get the money out of what I spent on getting it. Sure.
And right next to it is an HRO 50. Why don't you zoom in on that?
It's a 1950.
Yeah,
HRO.
this
in
in
66.
nice condition also with the original national speaker.
And it comes with a band module.
Oh, case. You got a case.
HRO.
Wow, got a case for all the wow. Is that the original case for it? Or something that somebody made?
To be honest with you, they had cases for them, but I think a guy made this. But it could be an HRO case.
Very nice.
They made a special cabinet for them, but you pull them out for whatever band you need here.
Yeah, before you change it, you got to put that thing in standby, or else you get zapped.
It's the dial, and you match it to C. You want C up, and then there you go.
Where do you
Very nice.
see
You see the letter right there in the end of the plastic?
Yes.
So then you go in here and turn it,
Oh, okay.
and then you change it to a different band.
So that D that corresponds to this B here.
Yeah. That way you got the right graduation for the first.
Well, look, good luck on
Hey,
this.
Howard.
Where did you get that military radio from?
They're pretty common. 392s are the same version of a Collins, or during the war they made different versions, but manufacturers all made them. The 390 weighs 80 pounds, and it was made for racks. A lot of ships have them.
Yeah.
The military used them, and they had a special sideband slicer, and this is called BFO, so you can receive sideband. So if you turn the BFO off, it's right. Switch. Right here. You turn it off, and then it would be just AM mode, and so you would center this BFO there, and you listen to the VFO.
How do you switch bands on this? How do you know? I don't see
Right
any.
here. This is your.
Oh, that's 14. That's
Somebody put it out for 14. I had it on 17 because they have a net.
How do you like that? So this is going from like 0 to 30. This goes up to 30 megahertz.
Yeah, it does broadcast all the way up to 10 meters.
Wow.
So it's a nice old radio.
Wow.
If guys, a lot of guys are buying them for 300 and they still work, but they haven't been redone. Because what guys are realizing, they got to replace the paper caps. Well, that was back in the 70s. The micas were the little square ones with the dots on, right? Those micas are all leaking, and you're leaking voltage from all these tubes.
I mean, it sounds great.
So there you go.
What is that knob?
That's the BFO. That's
I'm
how you can
adjusting.
adjust it so you can hear sideband.
Yeah. So if it was, this is upper sideband, would go over to the left to the lower side.
Yeah, very cool. Sounds great.
Looks
So-
like a tip jar there for him.
These
Yeah.
really nice, like, you know, and
How heavy is
problem-
that?
you know, it break your back.
It is. Let me
It's
just.
50 pounds.
They are heavy. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that is. That's
And
a
this one's waterproof. It can sit in the rain and still work.
wow. Where are you located? In case I change my mind on this thing. Where do you live?
I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, you're in
I
Kentucky.
got news for you. For 500, if I take it home, I won't sell it for 500. It's got to get sold up here because I got way more in this. It's a beautiful radio, and it's got the power slicer. There's no hassle. These connectors, they're military. There happens to be down the street from me, the guy that carries all the oddball military stuff. I bought the speaker from him, and the speaker acts as a frequency. They narrow it up and enhance the voice if you got it busy. If you notice, we're listening on 4 KCs. You hear? I put it down on 2. The volume up a little bit. And you hear only the voice. You're not hearing any background noise. But when I open it up,
Yeah.
so you get a wider bandwidth. Most of the new transmitters are 2.4 to 2.8. In the day, in the era, everybody was using 2.1 or 2.2 for communications, but everybody wants real nice audio, so they got a wider sideband. So the VFO is strictly something they put on here because they used to use really RTTY with a typewriter. They'd send it, get messages to keep it secret, right? And they need a BFO, so that's why they had one.
All right. Well, listen, thank you for the introduction.
Okay,
We got to
guys.
move on, but I really appreciate it. Good luck with the
K4GY, and it's still
K2,
K4
GY.
GY. I'm in Louisville.
All right, Fred. That's very tempting.
See you guys.
All right. Thank you, Fred. I mean, that is tempting, you know?
Hey, Howard,
Oh, yeah. But boy, that thing looks excellent, you know? All right. Sorry we spent so much time on that, guys, but, you know, we're walking now.
hey,
I hope
Howard,
I hope I didn't bore anybody to tears on that, but that was something. Yeah, Jeff. Who had a question?
you go out the gate there, you'll be going past my buddy's place with all the national stuff.
All right, well, we'll see. We're pulling up to something here. Look at this.
Okay. That's a Galaxy sideband radio,
Wow, I've never seen this in the
The tri-
flesh.
tri-band radio. It's a big radio, WRL.
Boy, look at that thing, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
And that console is really rare.
yeah, yeah. It
It's-
is.
Wow.
What does WRL stand for?
Oh, World Radio Labs.
Yep, World Radio Labs.
And look at this old Tech that's on top of it, you know?
Well, you'll be coming up. My other buddies there, the solder guy, ex-Air Force veteran. He sells all the solder stations. Coming
And look
up.
at the Heathkit 18. I like these old Heathkit SWR meters here. Always nice to look at that stuff, huh?
Look at the old rotor control. Wow, Bakelite rotor
old
control.
Star. I used to have one of those. Okay, let's see any other goodies around here. As you can see, yeah. No. That's not exactly a boat anchor, Mike. So. No, no, my amplifier is working. Oh, here you go. An NC 300 or something.
Yep. Looks like it.
Let's see what they want for it. Only $60.
What's wrong with it?
The faceplate's not in bad condition. There's a little mildew on it. Not bad. But $60. Not bad. Wow, look at this old Hollycraft is here, an S200. You don't see this too often.
Yeah, it's an S120 in disguise.
Yes, it is, Jeff, and it's
Yeah.
it's yours for $60. It's been-
AC/DC supply or AC hot
Yeah.
chassis.
The Holocraft is 173 or 178.
All right, well, we'll walk around. you
That's
know?
my buddies. That's the one I'm talking about.
All right, well, we'll get back there.
Yeah, say hello to Bruce for me over there, the solder guy.
All right, I don't see.
In that tent, right? in this dead
Oh, look at that. That's a Hammerland HQ 128. But let's just see.
center. You need that.
Let's just see if we got to look kind of carefully if we're missing anything.
You could keep this thing going all day.
Well, oh, we got military stuff. You know how I like military stuff. All right, let's see. We got a hammer. Oh, it got HQ 129X. Not bad condition. Got that, Mike? And next to it is a,
S62.
but this is in mint condition. The face looks great on this one, Jeff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 62A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a big general coverage receiver.
Yeah. Covers all the way to FM band.
Oh, it needs a home. It reminds me of the HT32 and the SX101, the knobs at least,
The knobs are of the same generation.
Same generation, yeah.
And most of those records.
Yeah, they did, huh? But it looks
Same
good.
cabinet as the SX101, by the way.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
the cabinet,
Yeah.
Jeff?
Same cabinet.
So each line is a different band.
Every line is a different band, Mike, and you
And
turn
if I
it,
recall, they light up, don't they?
Turn the-
They light up each band.
and yeah, it would illuminate, and then you would tune it this way.
So this is Maritime down here at the bottom?
No,
500?
that's the broadcast band.
There's no band spread on that radio.
1.7. So this would be more maritime over here because you're starting above 160 meters and you're going right through 80 meters. So 80 meters would start at 3.5 over here.
One of my friends in town here, Howard, found one of those brand new in a box, never opened.
Never
RCW,
opened. Wow.
Boat anchor form.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is the real military stuff over here. Wow. Mike, look at this. I guess these are like, I guess things you put on your backpack in a Vietnam War or something. What is this?
Problem with that.
Yeah,
This is just says that's the inverter.
I thought I gave you one.
PRC 77.
It says PRC 10.
Okay.
I wonder what year this is from, PRC 10. Anybody know?
1960s.
60s, huh? So it's Vietnam type of stuff,
Vietnam
right?
That was the Vietnam Radio Operators Special.
There you go. Yep.
Boy, I'm just curious how heavy this is.
When I
Heavy.
Not too heavy. It weighs maybe about 20 pounds. It wouldn't, but boy, in the jungle, it must have been something to have on your back,
Well, it might stop a bullet.
Stop a
That
bullet.
the- isn't that the insides of the BC 611 on your left there? Isn't that the innards? The Motorola, that circuit
Oh,
board you have there.
Tommy?
No,
No, this?
no, to your right, to your right.
To your right, this?
No, this mess of wiring there. I
This?
think that's the insides of the walkie-talkie. The World War II walkie-talkie. No, yeah, I think it is.
It says here December 1, 1944.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the all the circuitry and insides of a I think they're called BC611.
Correct.
You know,
No,
the Motorola handy talkies.
It's interesting, Tommy. It says this unit has been treated with fungicidal lacquer on December 1st, 1944. When making repairs, all leads and terminals should be thoroughly cleaned before soldering. That's this yellow stuff, Mike, you know?
Yeah.
Fungus.
It smells bad when you're soldering stuff like that. I can tell you.
What is this thing over here?
Days of the repeater wars.
This is a
When Giaga went on.
PRC 77.
They had guys who lived in between.
Yeah. I used to have one of those. You know, in Sweden they bought PRC 77s and they renamed them to RA 146. So they used them in the Swedish army as well. I think those were built by contract in Peter, help me out, Serbia, I think.
And then this walkie-talkie that's on the guy's car there. Does everybody see that walkie-talkie?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's some other rig that's in the back there that looks a little bit more modern. Huh. Interesting.
Mine too is so busy.
I wonder, is there any stuff? Oh, we got to go that way.
Yeah, you gotta go.
You got to go
There
through
might
here.
be one or two things over here, but the gap, the gap's over there. You gotta get over to the.
Where the gap to get through is over here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you want to go.
All right, guys. So, Jeff, interesting so far. Am I showing you the right stuff?
Oh, it looks good. Looks good. Really good. Yeah, nice video too. It's really a lot clearer than what I saw yesterday.
All right. Yeah. You know, so we're going to just anything that's from 1970 up, we're going to skip.
Yeah, well, my buddies have old stuff.
Yeah. All right. So now we got to skedaddle over to.
Go down through the opening there,
Yeah.
and then kind of bear to your right. I'll guide you through if you want.
Jeff, you should have been in here in person. I'm going to kill you.
Well,
for not...
next year I'll be there. I plan on going. I'm gonna be a passenger this time instead of.
You know, you
Gonna-
should have allowed me to shake your hand, Jeff.
Yeah, that too. Well, both of them if you want. I might even buy you a coffee or bourbon and Coke or something, whatever you're drinking.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's the pass through. I see.
There you go, pass through. Yeah, these spots are they were given to Dean originally, then they moved them, but they're still good spots because everybody has to go past that place to come through this gate.
This was totally mud yesterday.
This was totally mud yesterday. That's what Ed just told me.
Yeah, I believe it.
My footwear.
So as you go through where that gray car is, you want to go bear to your right down that aisle.
All right. So we'll go to the aisle. We'll go to the right and we'll see your
Yeah,
friends.
and yeah, there's somebody with his boots.
Well, I'm glad it's not muddy because it would have been very uncomfortable to do this,
Yeah.
you know, mud with sneakers. You know, Jeff, I'm really thinking about that rig. What was that guy's called? W4GY?
I didn't
mean-
I didn't get his call, but
Yep,
That
that
thing-
was his call.
you haven't seen nothing yet. Just work your way down by that other telephone.
but that thing was, or he had a power supply, it's working
Well,
already.
that's worth it. 500's worth it for that. Being at all the work I put in it, it would, if you're really into that, that's probably worth it. And
It's a nice
buying
radio.
from a guy right here, I think that's the way to go. You go on
Yeah.
eBay, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah. So up here, keep going and you'll see my buddies.
Well, we're going to stop here and look at this. This must be a Gonset.
That's a Gonset G28 or G50.
It's
look
a
at-
28 10 meter.
It's got a 6 meter and 2 meter VFO on top of it.
G50. Okay. 6-meter AM. Yeah.
$75 for that. But that's an interesting piece, you know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Good sounding audio too.
Back in the day, that would have been really,
That was the hot setup. Yeah.
we got a comp over here.
Okay, let's see, you're getting close. Let's see.
All
Ask
right,
for,
what
ask
what
for
do we-
Terry, see if that's Terry or no, that's not them. I don't think, no.
301 linear here for
That's
5.
301. You'll have to keep going down.
All right.
301.
Boy, look at these things. Any idea what this is?
Those are
It says
cavities. Those are cavities. UHF looks like, right, Jack?
Yeah, it's out of a Motorola base station.
Yeah.
transceiver duplex.
I
So
swept a lot-
duplexers, 450 duplexers.
Yeah, swept lots of them.
Well,
Me
listen,
too.
guys, I just saw some.
As a voter to your right, I think. Looks
A
like
what?
a voter to your right or repeater. Anyway, you can keep going.
All right, let's keep.
Oh, you're coming up on him now where that green tent is.
Oh, really? Right here?
Yeah, right here. Let's see. Keep going. Let's see. Ask for Terry. Okay, right there, right there. Ask for Terry.
Terry?
It's me.
Terry, we have Jeff Cavelli on here on Zoom,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
Dean. Hi,
He wants to
guys.
say, oh,
Wow.
Hi,
Jeff.
Dean.
he
Hi, guys.
insisted-
How are you? He's looking at that NC 173D or
The
183.
173 sold. Rod picked it up. The 183D is still up on the block.
Well, there you go, Howard. Hello, Dean.
Yeah, Dean's back there. Chuck's walking around.
There's an R8. That's an R8. There's a nice 101 that I went through. Hi, Dean.
I wish you were here. You
Yeah,
should be
we
here
all
right
wish he
now.
was here.
We do miss you.
What's
You're
with
coming
it,
back
Jeff?
next year, right?
Yeah, next year I'll
There's
be there.
one that did. Yeah.
There you
Wow,
go.
look at-
His,
So
his seals are still on.
I went
Even-
all through that, Howard. Got AM filter in it, every ready to go.
Yeah, even though this is a Japanese rig, this
Yeah.
considered very good on AM.
Well, if you notice, it looks like a
Like-
Collins S line. It's got that look.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
so this is very popular amongst
Well, they
AM.
sold 250,000 of them, and the 7300 starting to catch up to that now.
Yeah, it's very popular.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's the Drake 2B, I guess.
yeah. Drake 2B. Oh, yeah. Nice. Did I go through that one, Terry? I think I did. Nice
First-
radio. How much for that, Terry?
Terry, how much for the 2B?
250 with the multiplier.
Oh, 250 with the multiplier.
There
yeah.
you go. That's a CW receiver's dream.
That's a great
Alright.
price.
That's a good price there, Howard.
Well, look, if I forced any room in the shack, Jeff, it would be for that
Yeah.
R390. So this is in nice condition.
Isn't
This
that nice?
One,
Yeah.
this 183.
Got the matching speaker, I believe. Ask him that.
Yeah,
I think he's asking him reasonable price.
yeah. Well, this is pretty clean.
Yep.
Missing one tube in the back there.
Ask him about that.
Nah, I
That's
don't
where,
know.
that's where the calibrator plugs in.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't like to ask too much if I'm not going to buy it, Jeff. So
Well, that's true. But anyway, at least I got to see my buddies. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good
Everybody-
spot because everybody's got to go by there. My other buddy's
Everybody-
next door. Oh, he may have left. Oh, he's
everybody feel bad, which you deserve, you know.
yeah. Yeah.
And I. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Howard, did you drive out there?
I flew.
A man after my own heart.
I flew out there and met up with everybody from the CW club. We have our own table here this year, Jack.
Yeah, well, there's no way I would drive that far anymore.
Yeah, well, the flight wasn't that bad. It's an hour and a half.
No, drive.
Oh, drive I would never do. Delta has a direct flight, has
Did
one
you-
a day. Boy, look at this, guys. What is this? What is this? This is RBB2.
Navy.
Boy, this thing,
Is that a receiver?
$175. It's a receiver. The frequency range is 0.5 to 4 megahertz. Boy, that thing looks cool.
Probably made by National.
Well, let's see. It's made by RCA.
Okay. They made it. They had a couple of different manufacturers of that.
1961. Wow. That is
was
very
just on-
cool. Very cool piece. Got some interesting stuff in the truck here. Look at this. This is the type of stuff that you never see. What is this over here? AVR20
That's my first receiver.
aircraft receiver, Jack?
Yes, I have 3 of them, and I also have the matching transmitter, the AVT, right next to it.
Wow.
Mint shape.
No. This KWM2A, that's a Collins that's beat up, but you know, you got to look off the beaten path for cool stuff.
That receiver was used when they ferried aircraft from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Well, here's some more military stuff. Look at this here. This frequency meters. You got this.
LM221?
Yeah, the mic is coming.
It's like another national coming up too.
Yeah, this is another NC 300, and the faceplate is very clean, Jeff. And
I always
then
liked the 303. I thought the 303 was really nice. I had one of them 303.
Yeah, they're better. They have
Yeah.
some improvements.
Lot better on sideband.
and Tommy, here's something, a PRC 74. It's upside down, but it's in a case.
Well, I can turn this around. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, and this is very cool. Look at this thing hidden over here. Very cool. This thing. What is this? You got this, Mike? It's made by Racal, R-A-C-A-L. Boy, that is cool looking, huh?
Yeah, those are really expensive.
Still are.
Do you know what that is, Jack?
Yeah, it's probably a transceiver, a receiver, but I know we had them in the shop because one of our guys was a Navy chief, and the one he had was like $28,000. It was new.
Oh, 28. Wow.
No, just for your Drake fans, look at this over here.
Oh, some
mean-
Drake. Yeah, well, I haven't seen any Drake here. A TR3 it looks like, an RV3.
But you know, Jeff, I've never seen the RV3 remote VFO before. Is that
That-
rare?
Rare, yeah. Yeah, you don't see too many of them. Wow. Yeah, that's rare.
I've got one.
So this is almost like that TR3. That's the same thing I showed you the picture of.
Right.
last
And the
right?
power supply sits in the back of the RV3.
But that RV, oh, it does, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Feel back there, you'll probably feel it. Well, maybe you don't want to because it's an open chassis.
That is very cool. You know.
Yep. Yeah, that's what started them. That's really what got them going after the 2B.
Well, this is another one of the HRO 50s here with the with the tuning things. In the
Yeah,
box.
you know, when you change that off, you got to put that in
You know,
standby.
Gary, I'll take a look at it, but I don't think so. You know?
Okay, all right.
You know, I really didn't want it. I mean, I want it like emotionally, but not to open my wallet for it.
Okay.
All right. You got the
Yeah,
email I
they-
sent you.
It's down that aisle anyway.
All
They
right.
want $150 for
I'll
it.
look for it. You got the email I sent you with your membership number today?
I haven't looked at my email.
All right, take a look.
Been
It's
busy.
183.
Oh, okay.
You're an old timer.
183.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Good job.
183. Imagine that. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
I don't see too many rigs going out the door though.
No, I don't
Look.
either.
Look what he has here. Wow. Oh, that's Jesse.
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize you. What do you got on your back?
25.
What band is that?
6.
Is it heavy?
About 25 pounds.
No.
Not as much as I carry at work.
Well, look, if you were in the military back in our day, that's what you would have had on your back, right?
Yeah. I still carry these.
Still carry them, huh? Wow.
Jess, Jerry, did you eat each set?
Jesse's a member of the club,
Yeah.
and so is his dad.
Oh, they're doing
Member
good.
183. Can't
Wow.
believe-
Oh, that's great.
You know, in Vietnam, who the first guy that shot Howard?
Boy, there's another one here. Look at this.
Well, a lot of military stuff today. Wow.
Yeah, this is a RT1133 PRC 70. Tommy, are you familiar with all of this stuff?
No, just the PRC 77. They're mostly like 30 to 6 meters. So
Over here, you got some DX65.
Oh God, for your Heathkit lovers. I mean, wait till you see this stash over here. Oh my God. Yeah,
Green,
this is a
green
boatload of-
boxes, huh? Oh yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Look at-
DX60s, yeah, look at them all, and HW12s.
Boy, you like DX60s, huh? Boy,
You want the B version.
He looks like a Heathkit man. Buy one, get one free. Oh, that's funny. There you go, Howard. Such a deal.
Perfect.
Unbelievable. Look at all these HW, whatever they are here. 16s. My God. A whole stack.
They even got the 160 meter radio in there.
Where do you see the 160
Yeah,
meter,
the
Jeff?
one, it's crystal. I think it's on the right there, lower right, and the one in the middle there.
Oh, you mean what, this one here?
I think so. Look at it. I think it should say, I forget. I think that's a single band, single couple frequencies.
Yeah, they made those for the old
Marine-
Marine band too.
Marine band. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I always liked the beginning, the early one, you know, the one on the left there. I like that style. And that was a test version of the SB line. They came out with that. Then they improved them a little bit.
Well, those are, looks like HW18s, it says. I don't
Yeah.
see band. But boy, if these things could talk.
Howard, keep your eyes open for a display that's got a lot of heavy metal military stuff there. You will run into Nick England, K4 NYW. And,
You know, that
John,
guy, I was after that guy forever to do a presentation to the boat anchor club, to the boat anchor forum. I never could get him.
well, if you run into him in person, maybe you can convince him.
Yeah.
Well, chances are he'll be with John Poulton, who does the TMC website.
Oh, here, Tommy, here's an Arc 5 for you.
Wow, nice. Bring it.
Very.
Wow. Oh, look, it's got the updated capacitor banks.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, he sells kits as well.
Yeah,
Nice one.
we got people on Zoom who are showing this too. And that are done.
And on that, he makes a power supply. This isn't one of Mr. Dummy one, but he makes power supply.
Power supply, yeah. Tommy went through that.
Yeah, Tommy did that. Yeah.
I saw one of those today, Tommy, that had the actual original front panel with the switch and the control, audio gain control. I guess that's quite rare.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, let me interrupt for a second because anytime I see military stuff, I go out of my mind. You got to see this, Mike. Look at, yeah, but oh, look at this thing. Oh my God. This is beautiful.
The TCS.
So this says here, CH52245-A. It's Navy. And the receiver is CH46159A. So this is a matching set. Boy, that doesn't look cool. Wow. This is very cool looking.
TCS 13, yes.
Oh, that's what it is, TCS 13?
That's right, correct. It's an 86.
Boy, they look beautiful.
We have
More Arc 5 stuff. That's the
what's the hand
antenna relays. Oh, look.
This.
here last year. That's quite correct, yeah.
Angry 9.
Oh, that's the Angry 9, Tommy?
It is.
That's right.
Tommy, you have one of those, right?
No. I got the Swedish RA200, which is, similar but not in. That's cool.
Boy, look at this thing. This thing here. I'll have the camera on. It almost looks like a sophisticated Arc 5. Mike, this almost looks like the Arc 5, but it's called GF9. Tommy, what do you think of this? Looks like an Arc 5, but it's not.
I think that's the earlier version. They made some.
For the PTS line.
Yeah, so before the Arc 5, there you have the Arc 5 antenna relays down with the meter.
HF transmitter.
Yes, he's calling it a CBY, Tommy.
Yeah, I think the band set we have in this one is, yes, 3650 to 4050. Yep.
Where do you find
There's a guy in Sweden running running one of those on 80 meters.
Surplus stores.
Yeah, well, if I brought this stuff home, my wife would put me out, you know, and then she'd use my room for all of the stuff.
I would show up in my house.
You know,
But
Howard,
this is beautiful.
Howard, the early versions were painted. The later versions were just bare aluminum because they were running out of time.
How do you like that? I'm curious. How much would he want for this? You know, I don't like to ask for the price just to be nosy if I'm not going to buy it. Because then you're just another,
I don't
know.
understand why they don't put prices on them, you know?
I know. So I, you know, don't want to take advantage of them. Let's see here.
Howard, you
Well-
can find an R392 for a lot less than your last one that you were
Table
looking
over
at
here.
there.
SX 101. It looks like in great condition.
Which version? That's what you got to find out. If it's
Yeah, I'm walking over to it, Jeff.
oh, he's gonna go fly. Wright Brothers right there.
I know. And it's hot here.
Yeah.
Oh well, here's the new Heathkit line, the newer one. You know, the one with the digital readout.
Yeah.
Mint edition.
SB 104.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Elliott designed that. He came from Collins and he went to work for Heathkit and then got hired to do the TR7.
It looks like a column.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
actually all of them together. It looks beautiful, and I've only seen them one at a time.
Is that the 104A or just the 104?
It's a 104A, Jeff.
Yeah, it's a later version. Okay.
That's the better one.
Yeah. Yeah, they had
know,
some issues. They had some issues with it.
You know.
Yeah.
I had a prototype antenna tuner that matched that at one time.
Yes, they did. And a amplifier SB 240.
Doing it.
Right.
It's true. You always have room.
So it's 250 with a working power supply. The transmitter has been powered up recently. The receiver has not been powered up for a long time.
I mean, that is a.
I'm just letting you know.
I know
You
it's.
asked, so that's the info that
I mean, it's such good looking stuff, you know. All right, here's the SX 101, and is it an A or what? Where
Does
is
it have 160 on it?
Yes, it does.
So I'm trying to think of which one that would be. That would be probably the 101, 101A. I forget.
It just says 101 on it.
Okay, then it doesn't have 6 and 2 meters on the calibration thing.
I think
Think
the
so.
A also had a different switch, like AM, CW.
Yeah, I believe so.
Or a sideband rather.
You know, guys, if I wanted to buy another rig, I would get this 101 with an HT32. They're so good looking when they're in good condition. And here's the 32 right next to it.
You know, the band, when you change bands, the calibration, it comes up, each band comes up, lit up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a 32B.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, there's more NC 300s than you can shake a stick at here.
Yeah, well, guys are getting rid of them.
Yeah.
Let's wheel and deal. You can take it with you.
I know. I know.
Put it in your back pocket.
And here's
Motor,
something.
oh, hey, that Motorola, hey, Jack, that looks familiar, huh?
Yeah, he
Test
went
set.
too fast.
Uh-oh.
What did we miss?
The Motorola test set right there. Yeah,
What at that?
on the right. Right.
Oh, that thing
Yeah.
looks great.
Isn't that right, Jack? Yeah, looks
Yeah,
like it.
that's an oldie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
old.
Jack, how old is it?
50s.
It's back
Yeah,
in the
50.
140 BR days.
Yeah,
You know, the thing looks like a rig.
yeah. Well, it's a test set.
Heavy.
Deviation meter.
Yeah. Discriminator meter.
Boy, that
Back in
thing
the
is
day.
that thing is
You
a
have to
beast,
leave it on all day.
Yeah,
turning it around for us.
scratching the cabinet. On
Not
the
enough.
three.
Or you're having fun.
Boy,
Yeah, it's built like a Motorola, isn't it?
Yep.
Typical Motorola. Yep.
Yeah,
like the certain SX28 where you can't get your hands in it, you know? Jeff, how did you ever something like that that's wired that close?
what was that?
How would you be able to fix something like that? That's
Oh, it's
wired.
tough. Yeah, you have to work with it.
Something like that in my car. Separate transmitter, separate.
I'd love to have that cabinet.
Yeah,
that
cabinets
cabinet-
are worth $60.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep
Did you
going.
see that battery charger there, Jeff?
Yeah, I missed that. There's a Motorola test set there. There's a Star Roamer.
Which one is? Oh, this one here,
Yeah, left. Yeah.
the night kit. Yeah.
Yeah, they made one in the US and Japanese. And I wrote an article. I can't remember what I wrote, but one of them was made in, they were actually produced in Japan.
All right. While those guys are doing that, I'm just looking down the road here to see.
Well, a lot of cavities, Jack.
Yes, there are.
Uh,
Yeah.
And
All
how's
we
the-
can
UHF,
no cavity.
all UHF cavities.
I mean, this is going quick, guys, because it's almost 1 o'clock. Maybe what we'll do is we'll stay to 1:15.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Because I got to walk a little faster because there's a lot of tables with nothing really that we want to look at, you know?
Yeah,
Hey,
you don't
Howard.
need you don't need pots and pans, right?
Hey, Howard, you know the most dangerous job in Vietnam?
What?
The RTO, the radio telephone operator. That's the first guy they would take out.
Oh my God. Well,
Easy
here's
target.
Here's an interesting Heath kit. This is a 101. And then
Yeah.
there's a
101, yeah.
yeah,
101 with
101.
the power supply. Yeah, that's the whole station.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with the power supply, matching power supplies.
And a
Nice.
speaker, that's kind of rare.
Oh,
The mic is great.
That's a
like
1680,
we-
I think.
looks like we're coming up on another 183D here.
All right.
Yeah, there's another one, but look what's next to it. Look what's next to it. What is this?
RME.
VHF 152A, it looks like, or a pre-selector, one of the two.
Yeah, something like that. I think.
Who just said it was a 152A? Who was that?
That's George, LSB.
George, how did you know that?
I've owned them.
You've owned
I was on the air in the late 50s on 6 meters, and half the people use those, and they come out at 6 meters, 2 meters, I think, or 10. And the IF out is 7 megs, so you can feed it into a regular receiver.
Well, he only wants $50 for that RME 152A.
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
$10
Or
for the
were.
wow. I mean, I've never seen that before.
The receiver that you were looking at next to it, by the way, is the NC173 Kontiki receiver.
Oh, is that the one they had on the Kontiki?
Right.
Boy, some guys just bought some stuff. Just bought some oscilloscopes.
Have fun with
Yeah.
it.
All right, so there's just a lot of kind of like more modern stuff over here.
Hey, Howard, it doesn't look too crowded to me.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of empty spaces. That's not good.
Well, that I maybe because it was raining yesterday, they didn't come. But
This is the last line.
oh, this is the
The
last
outside,
line.
This is the outside ring, furthest away from the inside. So this would be the last place to fill up.
All right, well, maybe we should pick up our pace because I don't see a lot of stuff here.
They cut across there. You had a cross street there. You could have cut across.
Yeah, maybe we should go into the middle because it's going to take
Yeah.
us.
Then you can
Uh,
look up and down the thing.
Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll go across.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
There
Your
might
wish.
be, at the end of that aisle might be an ice cream stand in case you feel like some ice cream. There used to be ice cream at the end of that aisle there.
Well,
the one
we
that-
didn't eat lunch yet, so
Oh, I'm thinking about my bourbon here coming up. But this is more important.
boy, this is a big Yaesu FT1000. Wow. So I guess that's the bigger rig after my FT950, huh?
It is. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's FT1000. Wow.
There's some low band cans there, Jeff.
All right, I broke my cardinal rule and showed you a modern rig. Oh, look at this. What is this?
Oh boy, military green coming up.
Oh, look at this. Wow, 2 things in a box. Look at this. God, look at this. What is this?
It only has 2 handles, so it's a 2-person rig.
This is a
Oh, it has 4? Okay.
this is an amplifier,
Right. This one's got 4. I knew the rule.
AM 495 GR by Motorola.
That is your guys. It's the 2. That's a cool call sign, Sam.
Probably VHF by the look of it.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, it's sure a lot of military stuff this year.
Yeah, what band does this cover?
It's 6 meters.
6 meters.
It's got a switch in there. You can go
348.
like for 4,
I had 3 of those, Tommy.
but it looked like the 12.
I got 2, so that's enough.
Wow, that thing is a beast. And
This one,
what's this in the box here?
that's another one, but I'm not sure. I don't know. This one, no. Get them out of the warehouse.
Wow. And then you got an interesting linear here that I've never seen before. What?
That's a amp supply. That's part of my talk when it's coming up June 1st.
Amp supply,
Yep.
newer version of this. It has a vacuum relay in it for sending, so it's quieter and faster.
Huh.
There's one of the earlier ones to put that in there.
It's very good looking. And
No, then the same thing as Alpha Standard, a little better than Alpha.
and what could this Collins thing be? Everything's covered up, you know?
Yeah, this was a channelized 6/8. This is an aircraft. It's actually channelized.
How do you like that? So that went along with the ART-13, huh?
Well, this is a channelized version for aircraft. The 813 tube in there is set to the 45-degree angle. It's the only one they ever made that's set at 45-degree angle.
Wow. Tommy, what do you think of that? Is that rare?
But it was cutting out. Was that a 618 or 612?
You said 618, right?
Oh, this is a type 18S4.
So what type of tube did it have in it? The 618? An
mounted at a 45-degree angle. It's unusual.
813, you said.
Same thing you use an ART. This is part of the channelized.
Boy, Tommy, this is for you, huh?
Yeah, cool.
I like the doorknob caps.
If
Yeah.
if you lived in the USA, I would get this for you, you know? If anybody could fix it, it would be you.
This is a 2-man job.
It is a 2-man. Well, all of this stuff is a 2-man job at our age. Boy,
It's got a nice or reasonably nice looking BC 348 over there on the table.
it's a little beat up, Tommy.
It is, yeah.
It's actually a beast. Mike, you want to show this? Tommy was thinking about this. That have to be completely repainted. That thing is a beast.
All right.
Put the videos on the web.
A
Probably.
few extra holes drilled in it, so yeah.
Yeah.
$25 brand new when I was a kid, Tommy.
All right. I think this is the good aisle to go down. Yeah. How's our time doing? 1:49. Okay, we got time. Okay, guys. Let's power on here. Yeah, I know. We got a couple of nice tables over here.
Howard, we haven't seen one single Marauder
No, I haven't
or
seen
Mohawk.
that.
What's
No,
going
you're
on?
right. Yeah, well, there's very little Drake. There's
What's
Collins.
going on?
Well,
Oh, here's a Drake.
You spoke too soon, Jeff, because here's Drake,
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, T4XP.
And-
Okay.
75A3 next to it.
I've got it,
And then let me go down the
got a
line
Sandlex.
here. Oh, here's the TR4.
No, that's a Triton too. That's solid state radio.
So he wants $250 for the TR4 and the MS4. That's what's
Yeah.
his goal. Right here, Mike.
Is that a transceiver?
Yes, it's a transceiver.
Oh, it's looking right on.
Yeah, that's an earlier version.
Boy, look at this old Harris stuff. I like things made by Harris, you know? Oh, here's something that's interesting. Look at this.
It's a CB. That's a Heathkit.
What, that's a CB?
5-channel, yeah, or 10-meter radio.
Okay.
These guys look familiar for some reason. Radio raffle. Okay. Huh.
All right, let's keep moving. Nothing. What is that over here? That's some sort of meter. Oh, okay, some more Collins. Got another, looks like a 75A something. Let's go check it out. Oh, look at this tube holder here. Boy, they got all type of stuff here.
Howard, check this out.
What's that? Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Look at this.
See,
Like
civil
a-
defense, something or other there.
I mean, you got all this old test equipment. Maybe we'll just can this for Jack over here. Mike, just show that to that Jack. Look at all this stuff from your day, huh?
You're making me feel old, Howard. Yes.
Jack, wherever
Well,
you're
that's-
going, I'm following you. So don't worry about it.
You know, Howard, it's a good thing you're a married man. I think you come home with half a Dayton.
Yeah, I know that. All right. So what do we have here? What was that? A Collins? Yeah. So what do we have here? What? A dyno motor. Okay, be right there. But that 75A4 is in mint condition. Physically, that's mint. Not a bad price. $650.
It's
That's-
decent.
That's mint. Even the knobs are polished. Mint.
It's about 200 watts. It's like the best radio of the analog.
Boy, look at this. Look at this Millen transmatch here, Mike. Look at this thing.
Very, very nice to listen to.
Look at
That
that
great audio.
matching unit by Millen. That is cool looking too.
How much?
$275, Jack.
1000 D.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good unit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have one of those. They will take any kind of power you can put into it from an amateur transmitter.
You're right, you are, Joe.
You know, I got a question for Tommy. Tommy, would this power supply run the ART13? Is this what they used?
No, that's probably for the T195 that goes
Yeah.
with the R392 that you were looking at earlier. I
Oh, really?
would think, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it, Tommy.
Only 125 bucks.
Yeah.
Big problem with that stuff is getting it connected.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
what?
Getting it home.
That's half of it.
Getting the connectors and the cables.
They
I
made
know
an
that-
AC power supply for that setup. I don't
I
know
know-
if that was, yeah.
You know, you keep buying this stuff, Howard, you're gonna need a C-130 to go home.
No, I'm gonna get a new wife.
Bring them in at night, Howard. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I've never seen so many cavities, Jack.
You got
The
Mike with
thing
you.
is-
He can put it on his FedEx plane.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't bring them up the stairs by myself anymore. So, Mike, take a look at this. I like these sideband adapters from Heathkit. You know, there you go. It's in very good condition, very clean.
Nice.
Nice, huh?
There's International Crystal CB radios right there to the left.
That brown thing.
That brown one. I think it says lift up that white thing. Should say International Crystal Executive. Yep.
Executive.
Yeah.
They made a
Don't-
crystal tester that was in a box like that too.
Yeah. And they made a radio too. Yeah. They had a 100 milliwatt thing that you put the antenna outside and everything. And the transmitter was remoted.
Those testers are quite rare.
Yeah.
You know what the price is on that CB? $5. Wow, look at this stuff. What do we got here?
The radio
Oh,
museum.
these guys are from Canton area, Football Hall of Fame area.
Boy, but this stuff is in mint condition.
German stuff,
Yeah.
I would say.
I might recognize some of the guys there. No, don't recognize him. Cleveland Indians there.
He
Yeah.
said he's less, but all types of
Huh.
this is a Siemens SEM 35. Boy, they got something for everybody here. Huh. All right, well, here's a Drake table. I know you guys like your Drake, not that you have to see any more Drake equipment, but well, there's another one of those remote DFOs. That's the second one we saw today.
Yeah. C lane. Yeah.
And then we got here,
Mercy. Yeah.
You know-
R4C. Yep.
that's in very good condition.
390. There you go.
Very good condition. Another 8. Oh, what the 60?
One of the best boat anchors out there for a receiver.
That 390, huh?
Yep.
All right, let me see what else we got here. Which direction?
HRO.
You shoot green over there. We're gonna go that. Go up another aisle and just sparse it down.
Yeah, maybe we have to cut across.
I would cut across because you're in an area now. I don't think, I think some of the guys that have good stuff should be down here somewhere.
Okay,
Maybe work your way up a little bit, back up again.
okay, well, we'll hang a left then. Let's see, what time is it now?
It's coming up on 2 o'clock.
Okay, let's see how many, we've only still got 38 people, so,
Yep.
all right. People are hanging in, so we're not boring everybody yet.
Oh, they're all sleeping.
They're all sleeping, they all got their cameras off and they're acting polite, right?
Yes.
All right. As long as
Jack,
they're,
Jack and I and George yapping away here.
that's the only guys that are, and Tommy, that's it. Everybody else is
Oh, and
asleep.
Tommy. Sorry, Tommy.
I was at a flea market this morning up in southern New Hampshire, and Tom Pereira and I had quite a nice chat.
That's nice.
Tom, you with us?
All right, we don't really see much here. Oh, here's another military rig. It looks just like the other one we had. Oh, this is full of military stuff. There's another one of these Navy things. Boy, this one is in very good condition. Boy,
Oh, it's got everything. It's up and running.
See the dynamotor in the background.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
trailer.
look at the dynamotor, huh?
Yep.
I love those things. TCS 12. Navy, made by Collins.
That makes AC from the battery?
1944.
That is a beauty. Absolute beauty.
What's it for?
Wasn't Brian, what was his call sign? Wasn't Brian running one of those?
Brian is what?
Probably.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I6Q.
Tommy.
N6 with a Q, I forget it. So Mike was asking guys if there's batteries over here and they're connected to the dynamotor, what is it actually putting out?
Higher
DC.
DC voltage
High
than
DC.
what you
Convert
put
low
in.
DC to high DC.
Yeah, Mike, it's input 12, output 220.
20 DC?
Yeah, 220 DC.
And plenty of noise.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of them are more like 500 or 600 volts DC.
That is very, very cool.
My club station when I was a teenager had a TCS 12 transmitter paired with an HRO5.
Before we go back to old Hollycrafters here. Wow. Faceplate is in pretty good condition. It's only $65 for this. Wow. It's a little rusted inside. It's rusted.
The VHF version?
This?
Yeah, they made one that covered only like starting at 50 megs and going up.
Well, this is the S36. Let's see what band it is here. The band switch. Yeah, this is VHF.
Yeah, that's kind of rare.
Wow. Good call, George. Wow.
Actually says UHF.
It says UHF on it?
What says ultra high frequency live?
Wow. Rare. Okay, let's finish up and see what other military stuff they had here. Oh, they got the ART. Here's the ART 13. Tommy. Here you go. I heard they only want $150 for this thing. Tommy, do you see it?
Yeah. Looks good.
If I buy this, Tommy, will you fix it?
Yeah, sure. Pay shipping to me, so.
Have to pay.
I know this really good overnight company can fly right over it.
Well, it looks really good. It's it even got the caps over all the quarter-inch jacks there, so it'll probably just.
Tommy, what's missing from here where the faceplate is?
Well, nothing really. Mine. You could put in a lot of different oscillator modules. Mine has a low frequency oscillator module, so it covers from roughly 200 kilocycles up to well, about I think medium wave band. You can also put in like a crystal oscillators, for I think they added that to to get crystal frequencies when the aircraft companies they demanded higher stability. I think it's like an add-on in the 50s.
You won't believe it.
The frequency chart is right there, Howard.
Yeah.
What was that?
The frequency chart for the layout, the channelization is on that
And
chart.
it's even got the calibration booklet down there. Yeah, there's a book stuck in, just below the knobs.
Yeah, there's the frequency chart, Mike. Maybe.
Yeah, but and also down, if you look further down, just below the transmitter, there's a book.
Yeah.
Which you probably can pull out. So.
Yeah.
No, it'll
yeah, that's
break.
quite cool. It's still there.
Yeah, I know it'll break. And here, after your own
Oh, there, ARC5, a pile of them. What's the going price?
$10 each, 3 for 25.
No way.
And
Ask them
$1,000.
to beam them to you, Tommy.
Yeah, I would love to build a mobile transmitter for the 58 Plymouth. I need some stuff to work on. I don't want to cut up my good ones, man.
Here is something interesting I can tell you about this. This is an SB220 that the guy changed from 80 to 10 meters to 6 meters. And I had one that I blew up. He paid me $5 for it, and this is what he does. He changes these things over and he sells them for $1,100.
Tommy, that ART-13 was converted to ham radio.
Well, you think that was, Jack?
Yeah, I had 3885. Yeah, I had 3885.
Exactly. Look at the frequency chart. 20 meters, 75.
Yeah, had 80 meters on it, 75. Yeah.
Wow, look at this beast over here. What is this, Mike? What is this? Look at this thing. It says RT 671 receiver. This is a transceiver.
It says PRC 47.
Oh, wait, it says PRC 47 on it?
Yeah.
Boy, what is this thing?
It's a man pack.
$400 PRC 47. But what does this do over here?
That's where the antenna goes.
But why does it have that it's like a Bakelite cover?
That's where the antenna goes, Howard.
Yeah, I think it's a 3/8 24 thread, Jack.
Yes, standard.
Yeah.
It's like the ball mount,
Yeah, that is the ball mount.
All right, guys, we'll do a couple more tables, and I think we'll cut you guys loose for lunch. Because I think there is a lot of space here, Jeff.
Yeah, a lot of empty spaces. I'm surprised. Wow.
In other words, like last year, all these spaces would be.
Well, when they first went in, there was pouring raining. It was terrible the first year, about 7 years ago, and every space was taken. It's amazing.
And they do have the overflow area. It does have quite a bit, so these people must have been sold and didn't show up.
Well, there's another 183D in the distance. I don't think we have to walk over. Boy, another NC300. Oh, but we'll wrap it up. Looks like we got some Hollycrafters stacked up here. I think. Wow.
There you go.
Wrap it up.
Howard, we're waiting for the Marauder and the Mohawk. We haven't seen that yet.
No,
Nothing.
you don't. Yeah, and in the past, there have been Mohawks and Marauders.
Yeah, we can't quit
NC300s.
now.
I've never seen so many.
I saw a Mohawk.
Well, look at this Galaxy. Let's see. This is kind of rare. A Galaxy GT550.
Yeah, that was after. Yeah, that was when High Gain. I think that was right after High Gain. Yeah, that's High Gain. I think bought them.
And then look how beautiful I guess this is the Hurricane line or whatever.
Well,
right?
that's the HT44s, SR150s.
All the
Yeah.
notes.
Absolutely.
Phasing transmitters on the HT44.
but they're absolutely beautiful when they're stacked up like this together, you know?
Yeah, what's that to the right? I'm trying to look, go to the right. I'm trying to
Yeah.
see what that is. What is that? Oh, yeah.
This
those
is-
are-
The whole thing can have
Look
it.
at it anytime you want. Take it home with you. Please. Yeah,
I
I'm
mean-
flexible on pricing.
I mean, it's just gorgeous the way you have it stacked up, you know?
Somebody's got a Bearcat scanner there.
I hope they have the crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I think we gave you a taste of everything here. You know, we saw some good stuff, a lot of military stuff. I don't see anything to wet your whistle that's left over
Well,
in the
this
next
is the way out.
yeah.
So,
All right, so I think Tommy will wrap it up, and I want to thank everybody for having a good turnout today and supporting us. And this worked out a lot better than I thought.
It's a lot of fun.
We'll see you on. Yeah, I got to thank Mike N1CC for doing the
cameraman.
camera,
and the
Thanks,
director-
Mike.
and
Yeah.
to GSL and AI for moral support. And we'll see you next week. Okay?
Sounds
Okay,
good.
Have
thank you.
fun, Howard.
Yeah. So
Brilliant,
Tom,
Howard. Thank you.
if you could end the recording, we'll be all set. And then I'll close the room down. Okay?
Okay, thank you for the show. Too bad about the ARC 5s there.
That was a lot of fun.
Okay, well, I'll end
All
the
right.
recording now. Thank you.